Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Long kick shout. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies.
This is a goose. You listen to Mark Goes to the Movies. Huh? Maybe.
Hey guys, welcome to Mark Goes to the Movies. Welcome to episode number 67, 705 downloads, Mr. International Podcast all over the world. The man that could end the Iran war himself. There's so many listeners over in the wrong countries because Iran has no listeners at all. I don't think there's any internet over there, so if they gave them the internet and they played Mark Goes to the Movies, then I think they could end the war. We'd have cheaper gas, which is the main thing everybody wants, right? Everyone was worried about gasoline. Let's see. Today, don't have a movie for you. Saturdays are so weird for me. So let me just break it down my schedule and what I do. Friday, I go to work. Friday night. Saturday morning, I'm off work at 4:30 a.m. I want to try to go to yard sales. I want to try to get some stuff so I can sell it, right? Quick flip. Find that nice, valuable item that I could resell and make a lot of money on. Fortunately, nothing this week, but I stayed up. Instead of going to sleep right after I get off work at 4:30 in the morning, I stayed up a little bit and then went yard selling at 8 o'clock. Found nothing. No one knows how to sell their yard sales. That's a major problem. There was, there's nothing more that I love than estate sales because estate sales they're usually most of the time cheaper because they're trying to get rid of everything. I love walking through someone's house and then just like seeing what stuff they're getting rid of, right? Usually they get rid of everything. Talking about cleaning products, talking about everything they're trying to get rid of. Saw 3 of them this weekend. Nothing on either of them. Nothing that's gonna be worth a whole lot. I did see there was a VHS tape of one of them. Well, let me just walk through you. Let me walk through the whole Saturday. So I get off work at 4:30 a.m. It was a nice day of work. I stay up. I leave at 8. Right? There's always that one. I don't want to be the first one at a yard sale. That makes it a little weird, right? Always you want to have someone as a backup there too. So when you're leaving and you have nothing there, you can sit there and pretend you're talking to someone as you walk away. Otherwise, I pull out the old phone, pretend I'm getting a message, and I gotta answer it. So first yard sales in Wood River, which is pretty close to me. Supposed to be an estate sale. There's nobody out there. There's a yard sale sign on the door, but nothing out there. So I then go to Wood River. Supposed to be doing a community yard sale. Community yard sales are really nice because everything's so close together. These were not a community yard sale. These were like 4 or 5 people who said we're gonna have a yard sale, and I'm gonna make it a community yard sale. I'm gonna tell everyone it's a community yard sale. They're lying though. They lied because there was not shit there. I stopped at 3 of them. Nothing there. It's like people don't have enough stuff anymore. Where's the people that have like mounds of stuff and they're getting rid of it? Is it a generational shift? Are the Gen Xers starting to take over the yard sales now, and then they're not getting rid of stuff because they don't have stuff? Or maybe they worked hard for that stuff and they don't want to get rid of it. Regardless, either way, nothing there. I said, well, I know there's I saw pictures of an estate sale in Bethalto. It's a little bit further north than Wood River, but gas again adds up. So I'm like, well, I'll make a trip to go to Bethalto and I'll check out this estate sale. This estate sale, I was making a mistake. I wore my Cardinals jacket and a Cardinals hat because I put all my winter clothes away, and the jacket's the only thing that was in my car. So I only had it. It was a little chilly this morning, or that morning. they offered me some Cardinal stuff at $30. It was like some Matt Carpenter Crunch and some empty beer bottles and some books. I'm not a book guy. I don't like to read. But there was nothing there. But they did have a box fan for $2, and those were the kind of deals that are sneaky good because box fans are like $26, and I'm trying to keep my AC bill, my electric bill low this year. So we're not going to use the AC as much. We're going to use some fans and see if that works and hope it works. It's gotta work. There's no other options. We're not going back to $300 electric bills. Jenna ran that bill up quite a bit last year. Ain't doing it this year. But no, it was found a box fan and I found what was one of those. It's an ornament for $5. Pretty good deal. I said, damn, that's a little storage box. I have so many blankets, like little goosebump blankets and creep show blankets and Halloween blankets. And I was like, man, this is a great place to store them. And when I'm watching my CRTV in the other room, it'd be nice to have something like to just put my stuff on, put my remotes on as they're next to me, and store my blankets for me. So that was great. That was a good buy. $7. Well, no, there's extension cords too. I always need extension cords. So $9. $9 spent there. I'm reinvigorated. I'm excited again. I say, by golly, I'm gonna go and try to find some more sales. So I go back to the one that because this one didn't have any sale. There's no sign saying it's an estate sale. It had it was on the Facebook post, but I saw people go into it ahead of time. So I was like, oh well, it's probably a yard sale. Advertise your yard sales in your yard. It helps. Put stuff out in the yard. It helps even better. But no, I was went into the one in Wood River again, even though there was no sign on the door. I said, hell, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna say you have a sign on your door that says it's a yard sale, and god damn it, I'm gonna go in this house, whether you like it or not. And then luckily they did. They enjoyed it. It was a woman just died, and I guess the husband and the daughter was getting rid of everything. This one was not as clean. This one was you could tell they had a lot of dirt there from beforehand, a lot of dirty stuff. Nothing was priced. So I gave him $5 for a strawberry Nesquik pitcher. Look, it was like a picture like we make Kool-Aid in or whatever. Or I guess make a giant jug of strawberry milk. I got that, and I got a 1990s Snickers trick or treat bucket. It's a little ghost. I'm gonna put it as one of my knickknacks, I guess. And I gave him $5. But that ghost, it lit a fire inside me for more Halloween stuff. This is the time of year where you can get your Halloween stuff pretty cheap. Get some nice stuff too. And I saw a post for Edwardsville, and again, this is a little farther away. We keep burning gas, keep making the wrong decisions. But I saw a estate sale, and this was an estate sale that advertised Halloween items, kind of holiday items. Is what it was. And they had Halloween decorations on it. Didn't show anything was actually in there. But I drove all the way to Ebersville. It was close to where my old friend Goose lived from the openings of all my episodes now. His parents lived out in the rich neighborhoods of Ebersville. It's by Target, if you know where that is. And yeah, it was again. They sell everything, every used item in there. There was like, I thought it was funny. There was a half a thing of car wash fluid, $5. It was a little pricey. I mean, a lot pricey. The funny thing is, I look at these pillows, right? Like regular pillows, like the most comfortable pillows in the world are the ones of people that have died. Think about it. You just take a moment and think about it. These people, these pillows were so good that these guys died on them. They gotta be comfortable. They gotta be the best pillows in the world. That only makes sense, right? It was so comfortable that they died on these pillows. That means it's a damn good pillow. It's a damn good, comfortable bed. Damn good, comfortable blanket. Keeps you nice and warm, warm enough to die. Otherwise, you think if you're dying, you're probably fighting off death every moment. You're fighting them off. But if your bed is so comfortable and it's so warm and cozy, you know, let your guard down. You're ready to go, or are you just ready to go when you die? I don't know. That's a question for people for hundreds of years. What did I get? Oh yeah, they did have. It was a house full of stuff. It was nice stuff, but it was a little pricey, like really pricey. And then I think it was like multiple people just putting stuff in there. I don't know, but I thought it was funny because like every house in Evansville, those big houses, they all look the same. So I was like, haven't I been here before? I think I've been to an estate sale in this house. So it's a different area. So I guess it's like all the same. But I got two Halloween bowls because I'm addicted to Halloween bowls. Like not like anything special. They're just like the candy bowls. They were definitely a little older. They were only $1 for two of them. That's right up my alley price. And I enjoy them. I bought a bunch of VHS tapes. Not a lot, but a few. I got Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is one of my favorite movies. The John Hughes movie, tremendous. What else did I get? It was the season of, I think it was season 5 of The Simpsons. And it was only it was $1. So that was pretty cool. And I got Dawn of the Dead, the original one. That one was $2. Even though I have it on Blu-ray, I figured that's good trade bait. It's worth about $9, $10. So I could trade it in. Night of the Comments, another one. I already have it, but good trade bait. You always want to have some movies in there that you could sell for more. It's profit, right? Hey, make some money selling those. I can sell them for $3 or $4 a piece, no problem. Then yeah, what else did they have? Oh yeah, there was a little treasure box. I'm gonna put all my candy in. I'm not supposed to have it, but I figure that if I want to keep it full, right? So the idea is that if I keep candy in it, like I want to keep it full, I won't eat the candy because then I'll have to buy more candy to put in there. So I got a treasure box for my candy. And that was it. I think there was not much of anything. Then I drove by Spencer's and got some more incense because I love incense. You want a nice Halloween feel in the middle of spring? You put some incense on. Gives you a nice feel of a bonfire. And then when I drove by, I didn't get nothing from Walmart, but I wanted to see the Halloween clearance candy to fill my treasure box, of course. But and I wanted to get some of that delicious Dirty Dew. Pretty good. I actually really enjoy it. But no, I saw this truck that had like the Jurassic Park theme song playing, windows blaring, windows down, speakers blaring. I thought, God damn, I'm not annoyed at all. But like, I do worry that that's a bad deal. That man took his entire, took a truck and made it a Jurassic Park truck, but he can't like necessarily drive it like a regular truck. You gotta advertise that shit, right? I think he's probably one of those guys that makes it a business where I take pictures with my truck. And then he drove to the back of the lot, which I was already at because we were parking over there. But that was my Saturday almost. Can't think of anything else I did that day. Recorded, went home and recorded some podcasts. Had some questions. I do have a question for you. When if I ever get sick, right? If I ever get sick enough to where I'm going to die, I know I'm going to die. I'm going to record so many podcasts for the futures. You're gonna get like 6, 7 months of podcasts just ready to release, ready to go, ready to be released to the world. Some might get kind of creepy because if I know I'm going, I'm gonna say I'm gonna haunt you and I'm gonna look for, I'm tell you some signs. Because yesterday, took a nap. Like Saturdays, your weekends last so much longer if you don't sleep. Just a little tip right there. Because I took a nap middle of the night, like it was like from like 7 to 9. It's something stupid. Completely reinvigorated. Made some chicken wings for myself. Really enjoyed it. That was so good. I got this spice from Spiceology. It's a King of the Hill spice. You had to marinate the stuff in beer. Stuff was amazing. But yeah, I took a nap. And then my good old time of 3 o'clock. I fucking hate 3 o'clock in the morning. That's the witching hour if you didn't know. That's where all the ghosts can come out. Even though I've never seen a ghost that I can remember, I also don't go looking for them. I let them know, hey, I have a dog that will see it. Well, he's gonna get you before I will. But 3 o'clock came along, I got stuck in this room again. Really wanted to go back to sleep, couldn't do it. It's at 3 o'clock time, the worst time. But that was my Saturday. Sunday, today I made the pork roast. I don't want to call it a pork butt, but it's a boneless pork shoulder. Is what it is. The roast. That's the one I had marinated in barbecue and beer and the King of the Hill seasoning. So I'm gonna do the same thing next weekend. I'm gonna go roast. It's a pretty good roast, pork shoulder, anyways. Uh, this one didn't break up. Like I usually put it on low at 180, and then I set it to go at 4 o'clock. Once the ghost let me leave, once 4 o'clock hit, I got up and I wrapped it up in parchment paper, put the smoker on 180, and then cooked it for a good 14 hours. Isn't it funny that the barbecuers that they barbecue with wood and shit, like they don't like people that use pellet grills at all. They just claim it's not real barbecuing. I'm sorry that I don't need to stay out and baby a fire all night into the morning all day. That I can just set my pellet grill and it'll automatically feed the amount of pellets I need in there to keep it at a temperature. Doesn't work for me because I'm well rested. Like, why do they hate those guys? I don't know. I do wish I could do ChatGPT as my we'll call it chat. Do wish chat could be my my co-host for these things. That was pretty cool. Car is running a lot better. I don't know if I told that story, but I've been using ChatGPT to fix a lot of things. They fixed some IRS problems. There's still one I'm still waiting on. Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's the day we deal with the IRS. Because filing taxes is Wednesday. That's the deadline. That's not good. Birthday's coming up in a little over a week, so that is good. That is good. Turning 37 years old. It's the one time I'll be able to be 36 in my dating profiles. That means got a week and a half, and then I go to 37, and I'm a little bit older. But that was your guys' weekend. It was pretty. I mean, Scott went to a nice convention. I do wish I had the money to go to that. Really wanted to meet Bill Farmer, the voice of Goofy. I'm getting that Goofy movie poster signed by as many as I can. Would have been cool. I don't know. I'm sure he does the voice messages. If he had been like, Jenna, you're a bitch for what you did to Mark in Goofy's voice. I'm on to the angry part of this, the grieving process. Although I think I'm done. I think it's the last joke I'll ever make about her. Despite ruining my summer last year, my vacation, I'm done. Ready to move on. Yeah, that's it, man. And I'm gonna plan out some more episodes of this week. I do have something I'm playing in my head. I'm working on. There was a Chris Farley character on Saturday Night Live. I thought about. I'm gonna look up his name. I think it was Bennett Brower. Do you guys remember that one? You look up Bennett Brower on YouTube. Yeah, that's his name, Bennett Brower. He's a weekend update commentator. He uses exaggerated air quotes to discuss his personal unhygienic problems. I thought it'd be something like that. Uh, but like making fun of the news, like every other word. But like if I did just a parody of the news, because the news is ridiculous. You can't. They're not. No one's out there to help you. It's all rough. Nobody cares. They're just fighting. But I thought it'd be funny if I did a separate podcast, uh, called Truth by Trillions. If you know that joke, I hope you're laughing right now. But it's called Truth by Trillions, and I'm thinking I don't want to do it part of this one. This is Mark Goes to the Movies. This is all about Mark. This is a serious podcast about me. This is very personal. The Truth by Trillions would be a parody podcast. Maybe I don't have the energy to do as many episodes because it would be different. You couldn't just talk about whatever. You'd have to be on as a joke for a good 30 minutes. You have to do 30 minutes of material. And that's a little rough. That'd be like a once a month podcast. But maybe could be working. That could be what I do. Be interesting anyways. But yeah, yes, I hope you had a nice weekend. I hope next weekend's real good. Hope your taxes are done. I have to do mine still. Don't like looking at that, adding more debt to the it's like the what is it? It's like the US uh deficit. Just adding to it every year, every day. But no, guys, this is it. Mark Goes to the Movies. See, I tried to end it. I tried to end it, but I didn't have my phone on. Phone was not ready to go. All right, for real now. This is the ending. Unless let's think of this as an end credits.